Greetings, this is Rusty Thundertrod. Welcome back to Monsters and Memories. And I am going to make a new character here. Because I found out that while Rusty here was doing okay, when the game crashed, when the server shut down right after I died originally, I had 2 skill books in my inventory that I was supposed to read. And since I did not recover them from my corpse in time, I was playing the game with no skills. That's the reason, one of the reasons why I was struggling so hard. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a re-roll here. Ogre Beastmaster. Alright. Little bit of hair. Kinda greenish skin. Eye color. That's fine. No beard. Alright, stats. Alright. So I did 1 in stamina, 5 in dexterity, 3 in wisdom, and then 1 in strength. Major combat. I did dexterous. Minor combat, bludgeoner. Major non-combat, infravision. Minor non-combat, survivalist. Alright. Matt's War was the god. And Night Harbor. Alright, here we go. Yep, right here. Scroll weak heal. Then that can go right there. Scroll strike. There we go. That makes a huge difference. Now, one thing I am having a problem with is how little information is provided here. Because, I mean, it just says strike. It doesn't give any details on what strike does. Alright, let's check, actually. Let's see if there's a hotkey where I can get more detail or something. So... options. Keybinds. Jump, sit, crouch. Assist. Okay. Toggle walk run. Auto run is E. Okay, auto attack is Q. Hail is H. Okay. Consider, look, tell, reply, retail, party message, toggle inventory. Alright, toggle abilities book, toggle skill window, toggle, alright, skill window. Target last, target self. Alright. Shift, Control, Alt. Well, Alt. There we go. Okay, so hold down Alt and right click. Violently strike your target, dealing 110% weapon damage plus 1. Level 1 to 25. Physical damage. This ability has a chance to strike your target a second time at level 50, I guess. This ability shares a cooldown with other might abilities. It's a might ability. It's innate. Cast time is instant. Alright. Okay, so what does Ogre Smash do? Forcibly smash nearby targets, stunning them for 2 seconds. Might ability. Cast time is instant. Range is 3 meters. Line of sight. Cannot fizzle. Okay. Dexterous. Become dexterous, increasing your dexterity for 50% over 15 seconds. Alteration ability. Cast time instant. Can cast while moving. Alright. Alright. So, weekly heal your target, restoring 6 health. Alteration ability. Alright. Single target, huh? Okay. Bludgeoning skill is 5, a 5. Alright. Let's try to hail him. Guard just says, how may I assist you? Okay. Ah. Okay, so that guy over there can buy and sell. No, things are making a lot more sense today than they did yesterday. I'm still staying away from those damn Ashura scouts. Too much trauma. There we go. That strike's refreshed. Huh. See, I like how it on this abilities bar actually gives the name instead of just an icon. Alright, still get a bit of the frustrating um, RNG aspect of combat. But it's nowhere near as bad as it was. I get my mana back up. Hit the rat for 8 points of damage. Alright. See, this time the combat went much easier than the last a large rat I fought. Still think I'd rather fight the skeletons, but they're a little bit more sought after since they drop a little bit of copper. See, now this A large rat is kicking my ass. That's all down to RNG. See, right there I got a great big hit too. I gotta think this game would be combat would be a lot more enjoyable if it was more consistent and predictable and not so random and sporadic. I ain't gonna mess with spiderlings, I remember them. Well, he's got a lot of aggro. Hopefully he's just trying to pull them all intentionally. Okay, a large rat. Well, let me sit down and heal up. Come on, sit. Sit, Frosty, sit. Good boy. There we go. Yeah, my preference for fighting the skeletons over the other mobs is simply RP preference. I think ideally with such limited inventory space right now, rusty mace. Can I equip that? I can. What do I want to... Okay, that's another reason why people like to fight the skeletons, is because they can drop some equipment. Alright, Alt. Alright, rusty mace, primary, secondary. Does 6 damage. Alright. And then my trainee staff. Tech delay 34. Okay. So the staff is faster, but see what the candle does. Right click, okay. So let's see if I can do this. I can't. Alright. So let's find something to whack with my new rusty mace and see how it goes. But anyway, with such limited inventory space, you probably should fight the same mob over and over and over again, so that way you can stack your loot. Ooh, that was a big hit. Alright, heal up. Oh. There we go, healed up. A snake. I've seen other Beastmasters with pets, but so far I don't have the ability to get any. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna pause while I heal. Alright, all healed up. There's someone fighting right beside me. Sounds like you might be having a hard time. He won. Okay, Mr. A Large Rat. I'm really thinking that with my mentality that I should just maximize dexterity at the cost of everything else to hit more consistently, even if I'm not doing this much damage. But I just wanted to recreate the character how I did it blind to see how it performs with having the actual skills it's supposed to have. And yeah, with strike and weak heal, this is much, much better. That said, still leaves a lot to be desired. Grogneck the skeleton, huh? Let's consider the... I would likely be defeated in a battle. Alright. And combat might feel a little bit better once you have more than just one ability that you use on cooldown. Rat's trying to run away. Alright. Heal up again. Okay. Yay! I'm level 2. Alright, let's go sell. T-bone, that's clever. Alright, I got 75 copper coins to my name. Hooray, that's burning a hole in my pocket. Bags and packs. Let's see here. Cloth pouch, 1 silver. Just a pouch, 55 copper. Alright. I wonder what this here is for. That leaves 20 copper left. Alright. So I just more than doubled my inventory size. Excellent. I'm going to head over to this park where I found my trainer last time and see if there's any skills I can buy here at level 2. I think the first skills were like 5 copper, so I should be able to afford that. I'll do a skip until I get there. Alright, here I am. Alright. So, scroll bestial bond. 11 coppers, huh? Weak heal, throw, strike, shoot, revive cannon, scroll, align polar north, lobbyist. Ooh, call companion. And bestial bond. Well, oh. Calling it to beckon to your pet, calling it to your side. Alright. I'm guessing that probably does nothing. But let's see. Yeah, it does nothing since I don't actually have a pet yet. Alright. Oh, it's raining in the desert. How delightful. Let's turn on my... Oh, there's my candle. Well, I really don't need that now, so I'll just leave it off. Alright, I'm gonna run on back. And I'll pause while I run back. Okay, I'm back over here to do some more grinding. Let's take a look to see what has changed. So my offense is 5 of 10. Might is... Holy Fortitude. Nice. Berserker Spirit. Okay. So somebody buffed me. Nice. Alright. So now my alteration is 4 of 10. Bludgeoning is 5 of 10. Defense is 5 of 10. Might is 4 of 15. Offense is 5 of 10. And survival is 25 of 25. I was doing pretty good with large rats last time, so let's keep it up. Wow. What a difference a level makes. Wow, 14 points of damage to that rat. This is a bludgeoning weapon, isn't it? Just to make sure. Yeah, it's bludgeoning. Glad this guy came up and helped. I heal him up completely for his assistance. Alright. Alright. A large rat. Huh. That's weird. A player just ran by with a guild named the Sundered. And as most of you know, my guild is the Sundered Guard. I think that's the first time I've ever seen anybody but us use that before. He seems to be fine. Rotting skeleton? 2 rotting skeletons. Seriously, one level makes such a huge difference. Going from just barely surviving a battle with one to taking on 2 pretty easily. Alright. Ouch. Alright. Oh, cool. So, tattered cloth cap. It equipped automatically. Nice. Nice snake. Farming trainer. Alright, so right now I'm at 13 copper, so I can buy another skill. Clint the Innocent, huh? Hmm. Oh, this is interesting. This sells for 4 in town, but it sells for 3 here. Alright. Oh, yeah. It's not a huge profit, but yeah. Alright, so you can... Right, 2 cells for 5. Let me go try that. Alright, now let's go back to the cooking trainer and sell all this stuff. Yeah, that worked. I sold all that stuff I just bought from that vendor outside the walls. I brought it in here and sold it for a profit. Alright, so I'm going to run back to my trainer. So I'm going to pause while I make the run again. Alright, here I'm back at the training hall. And I was ascribing my sudden boost in strength to the one level I got. But it might be these buffs up here that did it, because somebody cast 3 buffs on me. I don't know who did it, but... Alright. Bestial Bond. Uh, Revive Companion. Throw. Weak Heal. Packet of Predator. I'm going by that. So I got 55 left. Polar Align North. Don't know what that does. Low Beast. Invisibility versus Beast. And Scroll Fear Beast. Alright. Okay. Bestial Bond. Alright. Revive Companion. Pack of the Predator. Polar Line North. Low Beast. Invisibility versus Beasts. And Fear Beast. Alright. So now let's check these out. Alright. Fear a target beast, causing them to flee for 18 seconds. This spell has a slight chance to be removed by damage. Nice. Okay. Shroud a targeted group member in the cloak of invisibility, rendering them unseen by beasts for 10 minutes. This spell has a slight chance to end early. This spell is removed by damage. Nice. Okay. Lull Beast. Lull a target beast, reducing their aggro radius for 2 minutes. The spell has a very slight chance to end early. Alright. Polar Align North. Magically align yourself orienting to face the North Pole. Okay. Kind of situational, but I can see where that might be useful. Alright. Okay. Awaken the hunter's instinct in your group, increasing their offense by 5 and their agility by 1. This ability persists until canceled. Nice. Okay. Very, very nice. So, that's a... Okay. Little Tamish, huh? Alright. I'm gonna head back up to the gate, and I'll see you there. Okay, I'm back at the gate here. So since I've been making bank off of a large rat, let's see if I can tame a large rat. Feast your bond. I did, yay! Alright. A rat companion, huh? Nice. And it can bite. Viciously bite your target, dealing 100% weapon damage. Nice. And it can provoke. So my rat's a tank. A tank rat. Alright. Well, I'm at 1 hour, so I'm gonna end this right here. Yeah. Much, much better impression this time around. Thank you very much for watching.